Wrench.
Wrench.
Bigger wrench.
Bigger wrench.
George Willis is AA fuel competition, quite a few at the strip, and he's getting better.
Could I have the handle, or do you expect me to turn it with my finger?
Drag racing and Pat Allen are the two most important things in George's life.
Thank you.
How's it going, George?
Well, with all this fantastic help, I expect to be done at noon in about a week.
Tell me again, George, how you going to win the National? Huh?
We're gonna blow them off, man. Those other shoes won't even know what hit them. When the lights come down, it's gonna be to the floor and way up. And Big Bad Willis is gonna do it again.
And to what do you attribute your success, Mr. Big Bad Willis?
Split-second timing, fantastic reflexes, a keen eye, and a cool head.
Is that all?
Pretty foxy mechanic. Hey, it's Tony Nancy.
Hi, George.
Hi there.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Tony.
How's everything going?
Pretty good.
How's the digger coming?
Out of sight, shaping up.
Say, that idea about the cam was good. How about trying it this Sunday?
Sure, fine.
What else you been doing to this little flower?
Well, I changed it from a 3.9 to a 4.10, and I moved my controls in so I can grab them quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed the brake from a pull-operated to a push-operated. I think that'll be a lot easier.
As captain of the United States drag racing team, Tony Nancy has toured all over the world, taking on all challengers. Typical of the kind of guy that's really into drag racing, Tony unselfishly shares his years of experience and technical knowledge. Especially with George, who has proven his ability as a driver and won enough prize money to build his own dragster.
Well, you're coming right along.
The big thing in the air is the upcoming Winter Nationals. George will be driving a sponsored AA fueler and could win more than enough to finish his own.
Yeah, it looks like magnesium that you've made that whole thing out of. Oh, that'd be nice and light and strong. Well, I've got a lot of things to do. Can I count on you being out at the strip Sunday?
Sure, certainly.
Friendship calling.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Max Anderson is a different sort of guy. He doesn't have many friends his own age. He seems to feel more secure with people several years younger than himself. He buys and sells marijuana. Max doesn't understand the kind of hard work and concentration George has put into building his dragster. But then he doesn't understand what it means to have a... Potheads seem to have one thing in common. The belief that and serious thought are a drag.
I was wondering if you could lay a couple numbers on me.
Oh, it's been kind of low lately. I don't know. I'll have to check with the man.
Until recently, George has smoked marijuana only occasionally, just to be sociable.
Drop by later.
But for some reason, he's starting to buy, and that's a whole new scene.
You were really blowing smoke, man. That was an out-of-sight run.
Yeah, it felt pretty good all the way. I think we're on the right track here. Anything yesterday with Pat there, but I hear you've been blowing smoke too.
What do you mean?
I mean like grass.
Who told you this?
Now, don't get uptight. I'm just telling you that I don't want to know anything about it, one way or the other. Only alcohol, pills, dope, none of that stuff makes it, pal. You don't need it here. This is no toy. It's got 1,500 horsepower, puts out 8,000 RPM. You've seen it, George. You've seen guys blow up just for one goofy mistake. We don't need any fuzzy-headed guys who feel beautiful inside end up dead outside. I've seen some of your friends. I wouldn't let them come 5 feet of this car. This is real. You're gonna have to choose.
Man, I really resent that. You think I'm some kind of dope fiend or something. I don't go around having withdrawals or go out of my head and kill people. Man, that's somebody else's trip.
George is gradually assuming the role of a regular user. He feels he can handle marijuana and resents being challenged.
It's not as bad as booze. The same people who are giving out the lectures are going home and they start belting down martinis. They take a pill to put themselves to sleep and a pill to diet on. Everyone's entitled to their own trip.
The choice is not really between alcohol, pills, or marijuana. The choice is whether or not you want to be dependent on any of them. Most people stay away from drugs of any kind for fear of the unknown. With marijuana, a hallucinogen, there is good reason for fear.
Not everybody, George. I think Tony is right. I'd really be afraid to try it.
Winner is George Willis. Turned in a 667, 215.82 miles per hour in this afternoon's final elimination round for double A fuelers here at the beach. This makes it 3 in a row for Willis, an 18-year-old rookie driver from Redondo Beach, California. He picks up $500 in prize money for the #1 bracket and qualifies for tomorrow's annual Far West Championships. Be sure to be on hand. Tomorrow at 1:30, the action begins.
If anybody can drive, George can drive. The guy's unbelievable shot. Yeah, he's fantastic. Out of... Hey, George! Give me 5, baby. You're all right. Hey, George! Phone call. Phone? Something else, man. I got to keep a phone call. Be very cool.
George? Max. Hey, appears I'm going to need a little help from my friend. Oh, I got busted. Yeah. Some Yahoo left a roach in the back of the bus, and they busted all of us.
I'm calling to notify you we have your son Robert in custody for possession of marijuana. No, ma'am, there's no mistake. He was picked up along with 3 other people.
In communities throughout the nation, marijuana has become a major problem. It has been the cause for many police records on otherwise law-abiding young people.
Do you think there's any possibility of you bailing me out of here? Well, man, you're lucky, because I won $500 today. Top eliminator. That's great. Let's celebrate. As soon as you get me out of here, let's go to my place and we'll have a party. Okay, out of sight. Hey, listen, where are you right now? Inglewood Police Department. I'm gonna go see a bail bondsman, and I'll be right down. We'll have you out in no time. Hey, groovy. Thank you. Come on. Well, at least I know some of them. Go on in, make yourself at home, and I'll be right with you.
George, I don't know.
Now,
I really
Pat,
oughta.
we've got to get together on this. We're celebrating, remember?
Yeah, but...
You can't possibly know anything about it unless you try it. Pisces, you know, water people. We're kind of special. Oh, here, let me lay a number on you. You have a roach clip? Yeah, here you go. Now we'll sit down here and do ourselves a number. Now, the object is to get all that smoke into your lungs and as much as you can and hold it just for as long as you can.
George, I really don't want to.
Now, come on. It won't hurt to try.
I really
Take it.
You can never tell if marijuana will hurt you. It is inconsistent and
Hold it in.
unpredictable.
Take it all the way
Some
down.
grass may be weak
Take another
and some very strong, and each person will react differently to the same batch.
Now you'll get better.
What's the effect on it?
Well, just take a few more totes off this and you can find out. Keep going. Oh, come on.
Most pot smokers feel compelled to turn others on and will exert pressure on their closest friends. Anyone who does not share his fascination of getting stoned is an outsider.
Now, isn't that bad? Here. Just take the joint and get it all into your lungs.
Marijuana's immediate grip is on the central nervous system. The stronger the grass, the greater the distortion of perception and judgment. Depending on the personality and mood of the user, illusions or hallucinations may occur. Sights and sounds are exaggerated. Associations may be disorganized, and time and space relationships are lost. You may have a feeling of well-being, or just the opposite, great anxiety. You are not yourself. You are not in control.
All right, that's it.
You going to Hawaii next summer?
Yeah. The whole summer.
At a critical time when young people must make decisions that will shape their future, the people who become dependent upon marijuana are dependent on an escape that makes the unreal seem beautiful and the reality of life seem unnecessary.
No. Pat, wake up. Come on, Pat. It's no time to crash. We're gonna get some munchies. Come on. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look, George, Pat's still pretty drowsy. She can come with me and lie down in the back of the bus.
Hunger and thirst are common side effects to smoking pot, and frequently the users will drive a car before his reflexes have returned to normal.
George, stop, I forgot my purse.
Despite a drastic loss of judgment, the user has a false sense of self-confidence. The driver's awareness and perception are altered, particularly as they relate to time and space. He may be traveling at a comfortable 20 miles an hour and feel no need to slow down to turn a sharp corner. He may become hung up on a visual experience or a physical activity totally unrelated to driving.
Hey, chick, hurry up! If anybody's holding, start eating it right now. flash. I thought we were busted.
Officer, is the girl dead?
No, little girl, but you better step back on the curb.
Right, see if he was coming to pull out, and then before I had a chance even to move off, he came around extreme speed and he hit me, and that pushed my car over this way a bit.
Just a minute here. How far down the street did you notice him?
Well, I don't really know. I mean, I sort of was stopped, and as I sort of looked one way, and then I went to look the other, by the time I looked back, he was on me. I mean, he just came roaring around here, and I think he had to be drunk or something, because he had to have seen me sitting here, officer. I mean, I just pulled out the driveway up the street and just drove down.
We've got to get together on this. We're celebrating, remember? We've got to.
Yeah, but...
You can't possibly know anything about it unless you try it.
I wouldn't let him come 5 feet of this car. This is real.
Take it down in deep.
You're going to have to choose.
What's the effect of it?
Take it. Well, take a few more totes off this. Find out. Come on. Now hold it in and go. We're celebrating, take it all the way down.
This is real. You're going to have to choose. This is real. You're going to have to choose. This is real. You're going to have to choose.
Every day, people who are really good at something, music, art, sports, or drag race, who have a great deal to live for, have to make decisions about that which they love most. As for decisions regarding marijuana, there's no mystery about it, no beauty, no great inner revelation. It's a simple distortion, a great escape.
George Willis, pre-qualified from step 7. The record of the car so far is 222 miles per hour.
Flexes, a keen eye, and a cool head.
Is that all?